Yeah, so that's one. Yes. Yeah, so welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. So that's our visitor there. So there comes. Hi, good morning. Hello. Hello, ma'am.
It don't matter to you. Got a nice vehicle here. Well, how y'all doing?
Good. How was your boat ride?
It was good, uneventful. I've been here 2 months, been in Cebu 2 months, no rain. This morning, 5 o'clock, pouring down rain. But it was all right. It didn't last about 30 minutes, so we still had time to get out there, and get on the boat.
So is this your first trip to Bohol?
First trip to the
Bohol?
Philippines, first trip to Bohol. I ain't been out of Cebu since I've been here.
Huh.
I've been north and south in Cebu, but and west.
What, first time here?
Yes, sir. First time in Bohol. I've mainly for Bohol, I've watched you guys' channel. I've seen quite a bit of property y'all had videos on. I've taxied around for a month, north, south, east, and west of Coretta, if you're familiar with that area, Cebu, around close to Ayala Mall. And,
Right.
we taxied an hour or so in every direction, looked at I don't know how many places to rent. I was looking for something with a little bit of yard.
Yeah.
It's not that easy to find.
I don't think it would be on Cebu.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're there, but not important. I'm from the U.S. I still got lots of junk calls. I still got my U.S. phone and I got a Philippines phone now.
Right.
I should know by all the videos I've watched, but how long y'all been in Bohol?
Well, it's coming up for 11 years.
Well, you're
This is actually a taffy now. It's a tiny place.
right. I'm not necessarily looking for a lot. I ain't ready to go farming or nothing. I like to raise a little bit of garden, and you know, if I decide I want a few chickens, I mean,
Right.
eggs are cheap now, but they are here, not in the U.S.
So, where are you from in the U.S., Larry?
North Carolina.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, born and raised. Spent my life around North Carolina. I'm about 50 miles north of Charlotte. Out in the country. I got about 2.5 acres and a home out there, and my son and his well, he's got 4 children, but he's still got 3 of them in the home in my house. Me and him I'm trying to work something out with him, but I'm not really worried about the money that much. I want enough money to do what I need to do. I could probably get double the money I'm trying to let him have it for, but
Right.
I want enough money to get established with whatever I decide. people buying property and building homes. I see them remodeling old stuff. You know, I watch a lot of videos. I did before I got over here. Not as much since I've been over here.
So you want to lock some land?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything that you mentioned last night, I'd be interested in looking. I don't have a large Social Security check, and I don't have I hope, I don't know, I may not have any more than $50K when I get rid of my house to my son, but that'd be enough to maybe establish something. But
Yeah.
no, I want to keep a safety net. I'm healthy right now, as far as I know. But you never know how that goes. Is there any decent medical facilities over here?
Yeah, there's some big hospitals here in Tagbilaran.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's some also public hospital here in Talibon and Ubay.
Okay.
You know. So it's a lot of expat retiring here in this area also, because it's province, it's peaceful, and at the same time, if you want to go to Cebu, it's only 1 hour in the boat.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's sort of what I was thinking.
Yeah, because somewhere in Tagbilaran, it's a city life there. It's just like in Cebu, you know. So this one is still it's still the province ambience.
My neighbor in Eniyawan, I talk to the wife more than I do the husband. Her English, I guess, is better, but she's got 2 hectares over here, somewhere in central Bahal. I don't know. I think it's a little north of Carmen. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
I think it starts with an S.
Sagbayan.
Huh?
Sagbayan.
Sugbayan, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But now it's also whatever, her property's off the beaten path. I mean, I don't know. Is a Sugbayan? Does it have a grocery store or anything, or?
There's also some. Usually they came here in Talibon because there's a mall here. But each town has a market, you know, and there's a big store also, sari-sari store.
Even Sugbayan has a market.
So each town has a market.
Okay.
Because what usually did on some foreigners is, foreigner and their wives is, they buy land here, and then so that when they come here, while it's very cheap.
Right.
You know, so land is always been growing, the price is always growing up.
Right. Yeah, I've got a lot to think about. So it might be a good thing I don't have any money yet.
Yeah. So just look around and feel it.
Yeah.
You know, if you feel it in yourself that this is it.
Right.
I want to be here. I want to retire here. I want to.
Well, I see anything from these container homes to I see them building from scratch with all the concrete houses, walls. And they're what I've seen does seem reasonable, but like I said, I don't have enough money to play around with. Even when I come into some money, I'm not going to have a lot to play around with.
Yeah.
So I better get it right the first time. Of course, my home will probably I'll still have some interest in it, even with my son there. But like I told him, you know, if we get some kind of deal going, as long as he takes care of it, something, if he falls through, I could still sell it or something. But he's 40 years old. He should be supposed to be a responsible adult.